All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again here to the campus of Broadmoor High School for tonight's District 6-4A matchup between your St. Michael Warriors and the Broadmoor Buccaneers. Warriors looking to keep up the winning ways in District, taking on a Broadmoor team who has struggled a little bit this year. Not one of the stronger squads out there. Not one of the stronger squads in our district. The Warriors just going to have to really work on themselves here. Try to get some things tuned up. Make sure they play crisp, clean ball and get out of here with the W and maintain their standings in the playoffs. Warriors coming in with a record of 14-10, sitting number 11 in the Division II Select Power Rankings, and Broadmoor coming in to tonight's game, sitting at 2-17, coming in with a number 42 power ranking in the non-select Division II. And the tip, controlled by Bessonet. That was number 10, Blake's. Tipping it. Broadmoor coming out in man-to-man. And we immediately turn it over. Pitcher on the run. Short on the layup. Knocked out of bounds. So a little bit sloppy to get things started here for the Warriors. As starting for the Warriors, number 33, Rossi Harrison. Number 12, Jude Hardy. Number 10, Hayden Bessonet. Number 5, Sean Brown. And number 4, Josh Bertrand, who hits the first bucket on a little floater on the baseline for 2. Count it. So Warriors on the board first. Broadmoor trying to handle it up top. That's Avery. Going to penetrate towards the free throw line and get called with the offensive foul on the push off. Avery with his first. Hardy looks like he's having a little bit tough time getting up. He may have rolled his ankle. That's the very last thing that the Warriors need. He's going to have to get a sub. It's going to be Caden Clock coming in. Hardy going to limp over to the bench after turning his ankle. Don't know if you'll see Hardy again in this game. The Warriors can take care of business like they should. Need him for Tuesday's matchup against the Green Devils. That's the second turnover for the Warriors, and Sean Brown's going to get hit with a foul. So Broadmoor's come out the aggressor here. They've stepped into some driving and passing lanes and gotten hands on balls and created 2 turnovers. Hadn't amounted to any points just yet, but going to be at the free throw line shooting. That is number 10, Blake's, misses the first. And he hits the second. So Blake's gets 1 out of 2. The Warriors run their offense here. Warriors have gone to kind of a more Princeton-style motion offense. Caden Clock way off on the three-pointer attempt. Pitcher up top. Baker guarded by Brown. The pitcher's going to bring it all the way to the B in Broadmoor and try to drive, turns it over. Bertrand was there. Sean Brown lays it in off the feed from Bertrand. Sean Brown on the board for the first time in the game. Going to go to the line to shoot. The and one. And he gets it. So 5-1 is your score. Still early. About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Pitcher. I don't know that Brown really needs to extend his defense that far against Baker out there. Three-pointer missed from Avery. Brown's going to pull up for three. Short. The Warriors have been shooting the ball fairly well of late, where something they struggled at times during the season, but lately they've kind of gotten it back together a little bit and are having a little bit more success shooting. The number 5, Jordan, checked in for the Bucks just a second ago. Bessonette out on pitcher. Bucks just kind of taking their time. Cut off by Harrison. Outside, Jordan hits the three, so Jordan comes in, knocks down a triple, makes it 5-4. The feed down low. Brown up over his left shoulder, can't get the roll. Rebounded by the Bucks. Knocked out of bounds by Caden Clock. Alex Viduri going to check in for the first time. He's coming in for Rossi Harrison. Thrown out towards half court. Bertrand picks it off and can't lay it in. He had that thing sitting on the rim and just couldn't get it to roll. Brown tried the reverse. A lot of contact with no call. So a couple of looks right at the basket for the Warriors. Can't go down and travel. Turnover, Broadmoor. Sean Brown pulls up, long range jumper, gets it to go. 7-4, Warriors up. Bertrand poked it away, but right to Blake's. And there's pitcher in the lane, misses. A couple of bodies hitting the ground. Bessonette going straight to the hoop. Little contact, but no call. And then Bertrand back on the other end, forcing the turnover. A little sloppy here. Back and forth, and then Viduri throws it right to one of the Broadmoor Bucks trying to hit his guy on the other side of the lane. Saw it just a little too late. Avery spins. Off to Blakes, back to Avery. And I don't know that Bessinet really needs to play that far out on Baker. Jordan, the three in and out, but Baker's there for the offensive rebound. And Blakes misses. Contact, foul going to be called on Blakes. Sub coming in, that's number 4, KJ Lafayette. Here comes number 33, Robertson, also in the game. Inside clock. Nice feed from Bessinet. Caden Clock with the lay-in. Makes it 9-4. A very low-scoring first quarter here. Neither team is filling it up by any stretch of the imagination. Both teams struggling, but Sean Brown with a steal. Contact, no foul. They're not calling the contact around the rim. Bessinet floater misses Brown with the offensive board. Under 30 seconds, and then Sean Brown's turnaround gets it to go in. Again, not the crispest of basketball here early on. Clock going to get hit with a foul on the block. Tried to step over, cut off the baseline drive from Pitcher. Jordan misses on the three. Lots of contact again, but that's going to do it for the first half. Your score, or the first quarter rather. Your score, Warriors 11, Bucks 4. We'll be back with the second here in just a minute. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back. Warriors up 7 here early as we're getting things rolling in the second quarter. In just a minute. It is Bertrand, Verduri, Brown, Harrison, and Blaze Fox checking in for the first time for the Warriors. Warriors going to a little zone look, little 2-3 zone, little 2-3 matchup. Something they used really, really well last year in a couple of games. Tie ball. It'll be Warrior ball. Brown gonna walk it up. Kick out Harrison for 3. Knocks it down, and a whistle. See if they count the bucket or not. Now they're going to count the bucket. Harrison for 2. But the foul is going to be on Bertrand for a push underneath. 7:25 left. That's Bertrand's first. Harrison, like he had his toe on the line, so it was a 2-pointer. Like Carlos Levinson, CJ Levinson checked in at the last whistle. The freshman getting some run out there. Avery just a little out of control trying to get to the basket, and we have another tie ball going. True Nguyen checking in for Alex Viduri. Got to reset the fouls here. Oh, one team foul to none. Warriors with the one team foul. Here comes number 22, Williams. K. Williams checking in. So K. Williams and D. Williams out on the floor. Pitcher in and out. Nguyen with the rebound. Brown tried to get it up ahead. Harrison picks up the loose ball. Can't get the turnaround and out of bounds. So a couple of passes the Warriors have missed on. Just seeing it just a little bit too late. Brown had a teammate running out there the opposite way, but he just a little too late trying to get it to him. Levinson, nice job right there by CJ. Some good defense to knock that ball away, force a turnover. That's the 5th for Broadmoor. Brown pulls up at the elbow. Might have got hit on the elbow. Blaze Fox runs down the loose ball. Sean Brown from the top of the key from downtown. Downtown Sean Brown. With 10 of the 16 for the Warriors. Almost an interception there from Brown. Pitcher can't get the roll. Warriors control it. Harrison tried the finger roll, no contact, no foul called there. You could have got a charge or a block right there. I'm not sure why. There's no blood, no foul down low right now. Levinson penetrate. There's a foul. They're going to get that one. That was on number 4. On Lafayette. Here comes number 2, Gavin Landry, into the game for the first time for the Warriors. Landry coming off an injury for the last couple of weeks. And a lot of contact again. Turnover for the Warriors. And then a foul. The foul's going to be on Levinson. His first. Avery up top, about the timeline. Blaze Fox stepping out on him. I don't know that Blaze has to step out on him like that. I don't think Avery's a threat from that spot. Well, over help coming and charge. True Nguyen steps in and takes the charge. Fouls on number 23, Williams. Broadmoor coach kind of standing over here in front of his bench, his hand on his hips, kind of in a little bit of disbelief on that call. I don't blame him. He could have got Harrison with the charge a little bit, a couple possessions ago, but didn't get him on that. Caden Clock back in the game for the Warriors. Blaze Fox checked out. Brown on the block. A lot of contact again. Not getting any calls underneath right now. Avery throws it up, and Blakes is there. Gets it to go, and they're going to call that foul. Just a little bit. I don't know. Just not sure. They got Gavin Landry, his first. Levinson out. Hayden Bessinet coming back in. Do they get Bessinet free for a 3-ball here? He is one of the best shooters for the Warriors. Blakes completes the 3-point play. Clock in the lane. True Nguyen thought about the 3. Caden Clock got stripped. And count it. True Nguyen gets hit with a foul. Number 22, Kay Williams, completes the layup. He's going to get to go to the line to shoot, but timeout Warriors. We'll be right back. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back. Warriors in a bit of a dogfight here. Only up 16-9. Kay Williams at the line to shoot. Try to complete the 3-point play. And he gets it. Deadened it off the iron. True Nguyen turns it over, and then a travel. The little back-to-back turnovers right there. Wynn got trapped. Alex Viduri, Rossi Harrison. It'll be Warrior ball. A little confusion on whose ball it was going to be. And Sean Brown throws it away. The Warriors look really, really, really discombobulated right now. They're getting their stuff taken away on offense. Unlike the other night, there's Avery who knocks down a three to make it 16-3. 9-0 run for the Bucks here. Warriors have not found a bucket in quite a while. Broadmoor doing a really nice job of just taking away what St. Michael wants to do, but Bessanet gets the roll on the little floater. This is very, very reminiscent. Williams knocks down the three. Very, very reminiscent of last year's game when the Warriors came off a big win against Bruley and then had to travel over to Bel Air and just really never did get into a rhythm or a flow and had to grind out a win. So if the Warriors can do that again tonight, because they're grinding it out again. Nothing has come easy. Nothing has looked smooth. Foul going to be called. Sean Brown lays it in. Bucket's going to count. Foul on number 22, Williams. Brown's going to go to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play here. And he misses it. The Warriors up 4, 20-16. Travel called on Williams. That was a pretty tough call, but he drug his foot right before he made that pass. Broadmoor trying to pressure the Warriors now, taking down close to a minute left. Clock heading to the basket, lays it in. Nice job, Caden Clock. After the overplay, gets the bucket. Doesn't look like Jude Hardy's going to be coming back. He turned his ankle early there in the first quarter. He's been on the bench, getting looked at, but I don't believe he's going to be coming back in this game. Avery misses it, so one of the Warriors starters and one of the hottest shooters out there for the Warriors. Looks like he's going to be lost for the rest of the game. Foul called on Lafayette. Here comes number 5, Jordan in. Pitcher's also going to check back in. Here comes Baker also. Viduri inside, gives it off the clock. Clock got stripped as he was going to go up for the shot. Ball out of bounds. They just are not calling anything down low. They're letting a lot of contact go right underneath the basket. Warriors are getting a little frustrated. They can't let it frustrate them. They just got to kind of play through it. Avery. Pitcher turns it over with 0.4 seconds left. Warriors just going to have to literally get a touch and a heave towards the basket. And that'll do it. Your score here at half, Warriors 22, Bucks 16. We'll be back after half. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. All right, we are back here, getting ready to get things rolling in the second half. Here are leading scorers from the first half. First for homestanding Bucks, number 22, Kay Williams with 6 points. Number 10, Blake's with 4. And then number 12, Avery, and number 5, Jordan, each with 3 points. And for your Warriors, Sean Brown with 12. Caden Clark with 4. And then Hayden Bessonette, Rossi Harrison, and Josh Bertrand, each with a bucket apiece. So that's about it for the scoring. Clearly the Warriors are going to have to come out in the second half and play a much cleaner game. They looked very, very disjointed in the first half, just didn't ever get into a flow. In talking to Coach Hart after last game, after Bel Air on Tuesday, he said the Bel Air coaches just told him that they just, were trying to get them out of their stuff and get them out of their rhythm. And they were just kind of hoping they could do that and weren't able to. But I think Broadmoor just really kind of looks like they're trying to do the same thing tonight, and they're succeeding. They have not let the Warriors get comfortable at all in the half court, and then they really haven't let them get out and run, which was something that the Warriors were able to do on Tuesday night is get out in the open floor. But also they were hitting some more shots. Just tonight, shots are just not going down. There's a lot of contact around the basket, just not getting called. Looks like some of the Warriors are getting a little frustrated, and Broadmoor's coming out saying, that they'll take the W any way they can. They don't have to win it in kind of any kind of pretty fashion. They'll just they want to get this win no matter what. It would be a pretty big upset here, but Warriors up 6. Coming out of half, and we're about to get things rolling with St. Michael going to get the ball first. It'll be starters with Caden Clark in there. Again, Jude Hardy suffered an injury in the first half. Looks like he rolled his ankle early. I don't think he's going to be back in this game. Out there for Broadmoor, pitcher Bethley, Blakes, Baker, and Jordan. So it'll be Bethley, who didn't play in the first half, going to be out there. Bertrand, who sat for a good bit of the first half, really good bit of the second quarter, going to come back out, see what he can do back at that point guard spot. Little back door, Brown turns it over. You can hear Coach Hart earlier on, at some point there in the first half, imploring his team to try to get some backdoor action going. They tried it right there on the baseline, but couldn't finish it. The turnover to start the half. Bethley gets it ripped. So trading turnovers, and Bertrand cannot get it to fall. He's going to go to the line to shoot. So back-to-back turnovers for each squad here in the first 35 seconds. That foul was on Bethley. Bertrand knocks down the first. Short on the second. Harrison had it. Got it to Bertrand and clocked lots and lots and lots of contact. And then they call the ball out on the Warriors. Just no call underneath. That's the way it's been. That's the way it's been called. Pretty much the entire game is. They've let a lot of contact go underneath. Warriors going to try to extend some zone pressure here. try to get some traps around half court, and then there's another turnover. So back-to-back possessions. The turnover for the Bucks. And Bethley turned it over both times. Because that time it'd be a dead ball turnover. Warriors cannot let the lack of calls underneath affect them in their game. They got to just play through it and, you know, keep going hard at the basket and hope to draw the foul at some point. Brown off to the right on the three. Just hadn't been the Warriors' night shooting so far. Jordan steps into a three. Brown walking it up. Kick out, Bessonette for three. Hayden Bessonette finally gets open. Gets the three to go down, 26-19. Ball knocked out of bounds. Needless to say, we have another night where the men in the striped shirts are struggling a bit. The Zebras are having a bit of a tough evening. They're just going to call out of bounds. I thought the referee was going to get the push. Josh Bertrand got shoved right in the back by Jordan, and absolutely no call. Pitcher splits a double team. Bertrand pokes it away from Jordan, then lays out, and he's going to get called with the foul. And Bertrand called after hitting the floor. I think he left a little bit of skin out there too. So a timeout called by Broadmoor. We'll take a timeout with them. This is the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. And we are back. 26-19, Warriors up 7. Broadmoor ball. Warriors still going with the trapping defense. Bethley turns it over. That's his third turnover of the second half. He didn't play at all in the first half. Comes out here and promptly turns it over 3 times. Brown baseline floater, no good, too strong. And turned over again. The Warriors are not making shots, and Broadmoor's turned it over, and then Hayden Bessonette comes down and promptly knocks down another 3. He's got all 6 points in this half. Bessonette's got his dribble. Got rid of it, though. And there's the foul underneath. Harrison going to go to the line to shoot. Harrison short. Blaze Fox checking in for Caden Clock. Lafayette and Avery in for Broadmoor. Harrison knocks down the second of the two, and he'll be subbed out for number 21, Alex Viduri. Warriors still going to set up in their 1-3-1. Been pretty productive for them to start this half. They've gotten 4 Broadmoor turnovers. Avery way short. Then they forced that bad shot by Avery. And then Brown dribbles it off his foot on the baseline. Avery from 3 gets it to go. That's Avery's second 3 of the game. Makes it 30-22. Also in the game, number 1, C.J. Livingston, the freshman. Got a little run in the first half. They can find Bessenet for another open shot. Foul down low on number 3, Bethley. So Bethley has come in here to start the second half and turned the ball over 3 times and picked up 2 fouls. Say his plus minus is not very good at this point. Not really into the analytic game, but not real positive right now. There's Livingston with a little positivity, getting the loose ball and laying it in. Knocked out of bounds off of Bessenet. Bethley inside, misses. And Blake's with the rebound. He got hit by about 3 Warriors in there. They're gonna get Bessenet with the foul. You could have called that on Brown or Viduri as well, but they got Bessenet. Blake's going to go to the line to shoot. And he knocks down the first. Hits both. So Blake's knocks down both free throws. 8-point game again, 32-24. Warriors are in a dogfight here. Bucks are not backing down, even though they are a heavy underdog. Brown too strong. Sean Brown just has not been able to find it so far this evening. Avery in and out. Ball knocked around. Livingston comes up with the loose ball. Good hustle right there from the freshman. Offensive foul called. And they saw that one. They missed a bunch of the other ones, but they saw that one. Harrison and clock in. That's Livingston's second personal foul. got sped up a little bit and kind of forced his way into a push. Warriors back into the man-to-man. Bethel for three. Harrison backed off him a little bit, and he just stepped into one. Now it's a 5-point game. Broadmoor is going to pick up with the pressure. Foul on the floor. I think they got pitcher. Yep, you got pitcher with that one. Pitcher's first. Sub coming in. Baker checking in. Blake's coming out. Broadmoor just scrapping and clawing. They got it to 5. Bessinet thought about the 3. Tried to get it to Fox. Brown runs down that loose ball. Bessinet knocks it down. Hayden Bessinet for 3. They just need to find him. He has the hot hand here in the second half. Anything they can do to find Bessinet and get him open, they need to do it. Got the switch again. The clock gets back on Bethel. Bethel had to throw it up high over clock. Ball out of bounds. And we got the net a little caught up again on the opposite side. That's been happening the entire evening in the JV boys game, which started things off, and then the girls game. And net got caught up a couple times. Avery underneath, misses it. Fox with the strong board. Lafayette all over Sean Brown. They're going to get him. Got his hands in there just a little bit too much. Picks up his 3rd foul. And that is going to be the 5th personal of the quarter, so that'll be 2 shots for the remaining 24 seconds. Brown knocks it down. And he knocks down the second one. And a little bit of a discrepancy on the clock, which has been a problem all evening long, quite frankly. A little struggle bus on the clock here. Avery. Gonna take the 3. Misses it long, out of bounds. It'll be Warrior ball. 5.7 left. King Clock gets into the middle, throws it up, and that'll do it. So at the end of 3, your score, Warriors 37, Bucks 27. We'll be back. We are back getting things rolling here in the fourth quarter. Warriors up 10. Have extended out the lead just a little bit from halftime. It'll be Buck ball. Warriors going to come back out with their starters. Again, minus Jude Hardy, who went out with an injury early on in the ball game, and he has not returned. Definitely don't want him out there compromised. Want to make sure he's ready to go on Tuesday as the Warriors take on Plaquemine in a big district matchup. Avery looking for that three, gets it knocked away. Bucks pick it up off the ground. Warriors back in their 1-3-1, trying to get the traps. Bethel misses. Inside Brown. Turns baseline. Foul going to be called. They're going to get Baker. Brown should be going to the line to shoot again. He will be. Sean Brown gets the roll. Gets both. So Brown coming up big from the line there. He's now 4 for 4 in the half. Lafayette gets pushed. Going to be on Caden Clock. That's going to be his second. Bertrand knocks it away. Clock tried to get it back up the floor to Bertrand. Great hustle right there from Josh Bertrand to throw it off one of the Bucks. Foul going to be called. It's going to be on Lafayette. I think that's his fourth. Going to be on the floor. They're going to throw it in out of bounds on the baseline. Sean Brown trying to get the call on the shot, but referee wasn't buying. It's going to be a timeout, Warriors. We'll take a timeout with them. Be right back. 6:48 left to go. The Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back. 6:48 left to go in the ball game. Warriors up 12, 39-27. in what has not been the prettiest of basketball, but the Warriors maintaining this double-digit lead here in the fourth quarter, and the foul on Bethel. That's his third. Already the third personal here in the fourth quarter. Warriors trending towards shooting free throws for quite a while. Again, that free throw rule has changed. 5 free throws get you 2 free throws. 5 fouls get you 2 free throws. Another foul going to be on the shot on 23. Williams. Bertrand knocks down the first. Hits the second. Gets both the fall. Warriors up now 14, 41-27. Williams drives and hits the shot on the baseline. Looks like they're going to just face guard Sean Brown here for the rest of the game. Pitcher's got his back turned to everybody else, and he's going to try to make sure Sean Brown does not get the basketball. Harrison tried to go up and under. Can't get it. Pitcher spins and hits his first bucket. Cuts it back to 10. And turnover. Warriors sitting into that 1-3-1 again. Pitcher off balance and going to get the foul called. Now we're calling everything down low. That's Harrison's first. Pitcher hits the first of 2. Hits the second. And timeout. Broadmoor will take that timeout as well as the Warrior Broadcast Network. We'll be back. And we are back. Warriors now up only 8. Gotta clean up some of the little bit of sloppy play here in the second half. Bertrand getting pressured by Bethley. Almost got called for a violation there. Underneath, Bessonette, nice cut, nice look. Good feed. Bessonette now with 11 in the second half. Has 13 on the game. Stepping up for Jude Hardy, who went out early. Hardy's had a couple of really nice games back to back. Pitcher, floater, no good. Caden Clock comes down with the rebound. Bessonette knocks it down again. Hayden Bessonette is on fire. We were playing the old school NBA jam. The Nets would be burning right about now. Warriors in a 2-3 zone now. And nice job by Bertrand there. Turns over Bethley, and then pitcher picks up the foul. Bethley trying to dribble through the zone. It's just not going to work. It's just what it's designed to stop. Bessonette at the line shooting 2. The Warriors are in the bonus. They're going to be shooting after every free throw or after every foul for the rest of the game. Puts Broadmoor at a real big disadvantage. Bessonette hits the first. I find it kind of interesting that number 3, Bethley, who picked up his fourth foul, Bethley right there, who turned that ball over, did not play at all in the first half and has not come out here in the second half. He's been running the point the entire time. Must have been some kind of disciplinary action or something going on in the first half. Bethley pulls up, misses the 3. Bertrand picks up the loose ball rebound. Bessonette dishes it off. Harrison, he loses it. Williams lays it in. There's Williams, his first bucket of the second half after he led the Bucks in scoring in the first half. 48-35, Warriors up 12. Sean Brown's shot is blocked. There were 2 Warriors that went to the same spot. Bessonette tried to get it. I think he was trying to get it to Harrison, and Brown came right there. Three minutes now left. Warriors up 13. Williams misses. Couple bodies hit the floor. And Bessonette takes one too many steps. And timeout Warriors. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Warrior Broadcast Network. And we are back. Warriors up 13. Just picked up their 5th turnover here of the second half. Bethley gonna bring it up. Warriors back in that, sitting back in their man-to-man. Doing a nice job of switching up some defenses here in the second half. Pitcher takes it to the bucket. Caden Clock down now with an injury. He's going to have to come off the court. Harrison's going to come on. Pitcher. Substitution coming in, Avery. 2 shots coming here for pitcher. Foul was on Sean Brown. It says it's just his first, but I believe that's his second. Pitcher misses the first of 2. So Warriors now down 2 players with injury, both with a turned ankle. Bessinet had 2 guys in front of him. He just didn't give it to either one of them. Warriors going to spread it out here. Nice backdoor cut, then the feed. Finally the foul called. Brown going to go to the line to shoot. Hits the first. C.J. Levinson going to come in, checking in for Rossi Harrison. That foul is on pitcher. He picked up his 3rd. Warriors back up 13. Now 14-point lead as Brown has hit all 6 of his free throws here in the second half. Hadn't made a field goal, but 6 big free throws. And Bertrand with the steal again. That's about the 3rd or 4th time he's picked Bethley's pocket here in the second half. C.J. Levinson in. Bessinet to the bucket and the lay-in. That should just about do it. Warriors now up 16, under a minute. Warriors going to escape out of here today, improve their record to 15-11, or 15-10 rather. They're going to pick up their 3rd win in a row in district. So to start 3-0 in district, heading into a Plaquemine game on Tuesday that has a lot of implications district championship-wise. All the goals still wide open ahead of the Warriors. Bessinet can't get the layup to fall, gets his own rebound and lays it in. Hayden Bessinet had a huge second half to lead the Warriors. And Bethley throws it up off the backboard, gets his own rebound. Now under 15 seconds. So join us here. Our next broadcast will be on Monday as the Warriors take on Walker from the Battleground. And then on Tuesday, have the boys-girls doubleheader as the Warriors will take on Plaquemine. So final score, 54-36. Warriors get the win to go to 3-0 in district. Again, thank you for joining us here on the Warrior Broadcast Network. I am Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics. I want to thank Riley Sanders, who took over on the camera for us in game number 2. But for now, as always, we want to wish you good night, God bless, and go Warriors.